Okay, this is Big Sciota for advanced mandolin. Okay, I'm gonna play the tune first, and then
One,
we
two,
will teach it.
4.
Okay. See, we upgraded in tech and got our own backing track. No, it's just my speaker. Okay. So yeah, we went over the A part in class during the first week. So I'm gonna go over that obviously and teach it, but I'll also be doing the B part in this video. So get as far as you can. I'd like to have probably everyone learn this by the fourth week at the latest. Hopefully the third week, at least to get it to where we can all play it together and take turns. Okay. We walk up, down, going up the G scale from the open D. So 2 4 5 4 5, and then up on our second fret, our B note there on the A string, down on the open A. One thing that is really important about this tune in particular is that you really pay attention to the pick directions. I will try to say them as much as possible, but there's a bunch of notes in this tune, so if I don't say them, just watch my right hand. When you're working on these little segments, I know I said this in class, but it's important to reiterate. Please start on the right pick direction because there's so much of this cramped down on the A string, up on the D, and in the B part, there's even some on the E and A. So, and it's not just one time where you're going down, up. It's like multiple times, and then doing other stuff and then coming back to it at random points. So, very important, pick direction always, but especially in this tune. Okay, rant over. That's a good phrase to practice right there. So after the walk up, 2 O, up, and then open A again. 3 2. This phrase happens a lot in this tune. Good one to practice. So up, starting on an up. 3 2 5 5 4 5. Whole phrase. And then it does that same thing again in the tune. And then the third phrase of the A part starts the same way, but it then varies. So that's when it changes. Instead of playing here, we go to the open A. Up. Then it's just another G scale, but this time on the A string. 0 2 3 5. That's a quarter note, this D note here. And then when I play it, I'll play like, I'll kind of just hang out on this E string. That's totally okay too. The idea is the same. We slide. And then 0 2 3, starting on a down. E, open E string with an up, and then 5 3 2, D C B, down up down. So, and then G A, up down, another one of these claustrophobic. This tune should be called Claustrophobia. because it really is cramped for the right hand. So up, down, and then same phrase again. So the whole A part, I'll go really slow. Okay, so I like to play an arpeggio, so the B part, if you heard in the intro. You could stop here and go on to the B part. I like to play an arpeggio of sorts. It's an arpeggio, but we add an extra note. So once we're here, into the A part, up on the open A, then it's a G arpeggio. B, D, and then E, G, G, down, up, down. And notice I shifted to second position, so now my index finger is on the 3rd fret. So down, up, down, up. That's the beginning of the B part, and then we go. So, and then down, up, down. So 3, 5, 5, 7, 5. And then it kind of hangs up there for a little bit longer. And it kind of goes up and down. So all together. And now we have kind of a tricky move. We're going to slide back to first position. You can play all of this in first position with these fingers. Totally okay. I shift into second position and I shift back down on this note. So there. Shift there, 3rd to 2nd with my index finger with an upstroke here. So up and then back to G and then back down. Once we finish that phrase, then we just play up here on the D note, 5th fret A string, and then slide into the 7th fret, and then just do like a down, up, down. So and then and that's simply O, starting on a down, O, 2, 3, 2, O, and another kind of cramped situation. Up on the 5th fret A string, down on the open E, up again on the 5th fret A, and then 2nd fret, 5th fret, slide again. So and then O, 2, 3, O, 5, 3, 2, A string. And then that's all the same as the end of the A part actually. So the whole B part really slowly. Into the A part, arpeggio coming out of the A part. Beginning of the B part. Yeah, I think that should do it. Let me know if there's any questions. I'll send an email to, if I have your email, I'll send it to yours, but also your parents. So either email me back or have your parents email me back if there are any questions, if I miss something. I'll also send a couple of links to some versions that you guys should listen to. Cool. Thanks.